River gets a bit of a bad rap because it's got such a troubled past. It almost tells the story of Australia in a way, in terms of the kind of change we've seen from colonisation, industrialisation. One of the things that's really important, people that are on board, people, communities, organisations, all levels of government, working towards improving the situation in the river. My name is Katerina Fragamatos. I've been working for the past year and a half at the City of Canterbury Bankstown as an Environment Project Officer focused on catchment management. So my role is focused on promoting river health, both externally to community, through community engagement and community education programs, and internally throughout the organisation. One of the ways that we do that is through the pollution control devices that we've got across the city. We've got more than 75 pollution control devices, including things like this litter boom. So what these booms do is they do a really good job of collecting all floating litter. These two arms are stretched out and they scoop in this litter and it comes in off the top. And what you see when it's being cleaned out, it's getting a lot of floating litter and also a lot of the organic litter, which is coming in off our streets. Tree leaves, dirt, debris, branches, in a space where it can be easily collected. So these traps represent a partnership between the City of Canterbury Bankstown, Sydney Water and Total Drain Cleaning. So we work in partnership to install, to maintain and to clean these out on a regular basis. What's really unique to the Cooks River is that there's a lot of really passionate and long-standing community groups doing incredible work to preserve, to restore and to advocate for the Cooks River. That includes the Walleye Creek Preservation Society, Cooks River Valley Association, the Mullets, River Canoe Club, and they do a whole bunch of activities, from hosting cleanups, doing bush care, bird surveying, and they also play a really important role in just bringing more people into the river, because to care for the river you've got to really enjoy it and love it first, then people want to step up and take a role.
I'm Jade, I'm in Community Relations for Downer and I absolutely love it. We're really fortunate, our site teams are really supportive, our management is really supportive, but yeah, very fortunate to have the support and also to have access to organisations like the River Canoe Club who are doing things like this constantly. That's why we wanted to be here and be involved. Every month they have all of these community driven organisations coming together to help save the Cooks River, and we thought what better way to support them and also to show our support for the community than to come down and do a paddle out ourselves. The River Canoe Club specifically works with all of the local councils. They've developed an entire litter prevention strategy, and that revolves around stopping pollution at the source, as well as days like this on the ground where we're actually helping the Cooks River. We get to engage with it ourselves, make memories. I think that's really important for company culture as well. But again, just to show our support for the community and have a really fun time doing it.
One of the things that's really important is that we start to change this narrative around the river, because if you've been here in the last decade, you can see already the incredible changes, and that's continuing onward. But a big part of that is changing that narrative so that we do have people that are on board, people, communities, organisations, all levels of government working towards improving the situation in the river. And that does start with a changing story. This is possible. It is improving. It's a beautiful space. It is really loved by those that are using it, interacting with it, enjoying it regularly. We need to bring in more of those people to build that movement.
Everyone say 140 kilos,
We pulled out some of the strangest things, but I think the strangest thing that I pulled out that day was an entire disco light set, still brand new in its packaging.
I just noticed you got a little bird friend that just walked in.
Oh, really? Really? I don't want to move, I don't want to startle it. Oh, hello, it's a little mudlark. Hello, darling.
Yes, it's just complaining, right?
It's clean.